So we're at Flippers here today. He had me bring him a mallet because why? He broke screwdrivers.
All of them don't have any tools for the job.
So he's got to whack on some stuff with a mallet. He broke one of these sensors, but I told him if it was that brittle that it needed to be replaced anyways. In case you guys don't remember, Flippers the Skyline, the R32. Absolute savage. 8 ramen noodles to get this thing. No, I don't know if that's true. I don't know. Yeah.
Alright, I don't know how to get these goddamn NOx sensors off.
She's a little dirty. You should have blasted her.
Yeah, no, I cleaned it up.
he goes, this is clean. He says this is clean.
Yeah, surprisingly, it's pretty filthy.
But that's the point of a Junkyard LS, honestly.
Yeah, honestly.
So,
Alright.
he's just working on this. When we get a little more progress, I'll get back to you guys.
I'm using peasant tools.
Peasant tools? No way.
I was so salty that I didn't have a fucking half-inch ratchet here. And I only have 3/8 stuff up to 19 millimeters, so...
Dealing with what you got.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. There's fucking running out of room to set stuff. And
You just got to keep remembering Junkyard LS.
Junkyard LS, baby.
In the R32, not from a junkyard.
Getting a junkyard motor. Okay. I've never worked on an LS, so I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
It should.
It should just pop.
You
right
theoretically would think it'd just come right up.
All right, let me see what we got.
There's
going
nothing
on.
else going on.
Oh, they're just grimy as hell. Okay.
Grimy is gooch.
Yep, this is junkyard stuff.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, look at that. Big Daddy pry bar.
The only thing I have.
So are you planning on putting this back together yourself, or are you just stripping it?
I'm mainly just stripping it to
Save money.
well, to
That too, though.
All right, so I don't know exactly what block this is. It's either going to be an LQ4 or an LQ9, but the only difference is the pistons.
Okay.
So until I see the pistons, I don't actually know what block I have. So
And what's the difference? Like one's obviously stronger.
higher
and
compression. One has higher compression, one has lower. So
lower compression, you could add some boost to.
either way, it's getting loose. So there's the old bump stick in there. The old oh, it's looking dark down in
She
here.
is a little dark in there.
The lifters don't look too bad. Definitely had some oil leakage.
Was this running when pulled?
Yeah, I was in a rollover truck, so that's why it reeks heavily of gas and shit.
Okay. Well, I mean, as long as it ran, so I mean, there's always that thought in the back of your fucking head that like this motor ran.
And honestly, if the cylinder walls and everything look good, I'm just gonna pull the pistons, re-ring them, gap them for boost, put ARP connecting rod bolts, and that's
And
it.
send it, yeah, and
Literally,
send
it's
it.
gonna get 10 psi and party.
Party. Fiesta, baby.
Another head bolt.
Beat it like
Stop the child.
a redheaded stepchild.
Why?
Because
Okay.
Okay, head's coming off.
It's a little dirty in there.
Cylinders look good though. Cylinders look nice. Piston heads. I mean, you got a little dirt on there. All right, we're coming.
Get this gasket out of there.
Flip Daddy's the 41 auto mechanic. What are we thinking?
Honestly, it doesn't actually look.
We got a
too
little
bad.
bit of just, you know, like, I don't know what
Carbon buildup.
I was gonna say corrosion, but carbon buildup is definitely correct.
This old girl just needs a good hot tanking.
Oh yeah, a little bit
Test
of
valves.
yeah. We won't talk about that, but yeah, this is looking good.
A little bit of what?
I was gonna say because of the corners,
Oh yeah.
wherever that like stuff like that. That'll buff out. You get that on the bigger jobs.
All right, I'm gonna go plop this downstairs.
Okay, Flip, you do the honors.
Oh, hold on.
He says, hold on. She's probably gonna come right on. I don't have a mallet anymore because we broke it in the shambles. Oh, don't really need it, honestly. Oh, this Flip, this right here. Cut the clip. Okay. Give her a yank. Off she goes. Up she comes. Gasket.
Oh, gotta do the head check too.
Oh, head check.
Head check. Looks decent.
Not bad.
Aren't screwed in very far.
Alright, let's play a game. Derek, let me get a flashlight. To be determined by the viewers. Was this gasket cooked? You do the answers. You can literally see through it. Oh. You know, just a little, the old timers be like a little SOS. Little brake cleaner. What do you think, Flip? Little SOS and brake cleaner, send the gasket again?
Expect anything less?
Top of the pistons look good over here. Cylinder walls look absolutely amazing.
Alright, I'm gonna spin her around. I wanna see what do we got for that crank pulley. Oh, that's a big bitch.
So some of you guys might call this crust. Some of you guys might call this rust. I like to call this character. Patina, some might say. A story. It's got a story behind it. What was it? Flipped upside down?
Yeah, it was an 03 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD, and it was rolled. So this is the motor out of that.
Patina, boys. Nothing a little sandblasting can't take care of. Flip Daddy wants to see these cylinder walls all the way through.
Alright. I'll show you. Give her a knock to get some brightness back in it.
Here you go, Derek.
Hold on. You wanna come this way a little bit? Stop.
Just a little scraping. Do you feel it? Oh no. It went away actually.
Yeah, it was condensation. Alright, go ahead and turn it.
Bottom.
Go ahead and turn it.
We're looking good. No scoring.
Yeah, no, they look real good.
Fire up. This is the other side now?
Yeah. Looks like there's a little scoring.
Yeah, that one looks a little scraped up.
But you can't feel it, so I think a good hone would get that out. Go ahead.
Is it this way? No, really. It's a little swirly at the top too. You don't feel anything.
Not horrible though.
Everything feels good.
Oh. That's right. Looks good. And that one looks good too. Alright, now I just gotta Google something.
Everything turns nice.
Does it turn out freely and nice and soft?
Oh, like butter. It's like fucking butter, dude. We like that.
Sorry about your microfiber fucking towel. Grab a video of it.
Okay, so Flipper noticed that if the top of the piston was different, it would verify the engine type. So what did we come up with?
Alright, so the LQ4s, which would be in the 2500 HDs, have a dish piston as opposed to the flat top. So the flat top piston signifies that this is an LQ9. It still is an iron block 6.0. It just has a little bit higher compression, and it's a high output motor. But don't really care about compression.
Which one did you want?
I mean, either one is fine, but it would have been nice to use the stock pistons as opposed to going over to Forge right away just to save money.
Correct.
I'm down for it. I mean, I probably could get aftermarket heads to help drop that compression a little bit, but
That's what it is.
Throw some forged pistons in it, send the bitch to the moon, and have a good time.
Okay, camera's on. We're taking the oil pan off now. Trying to.
It's these lines. But how are they? Oh, right there.
Which looks like a 14 or something. Right here.
And then 2 more tens on this side.
And honestly, if you just pop the 2 10s off, that's what I was pointing at before, Flip.
Or just pop them.
Yeah, just pop those 2 10 mils. And the line should stay. Where'd you learn how to do that? Now, what are we looking for under here? Just clean?
Just seeing how it looks, see if there's any metal. I mean, when I drained the little bit of oil that was left in it,
A little bit of
the guy
metal.
drained majority of it. It was just dark. I mean, it didn't. It smelled like gas, but I mean, that's kind of expected when
Right.
you roll over a truck. So
Here it comes. Oil pan should pop off now. A little delayed. Just the carbon buildup, like you were saying. A little bit of grime. She gotta get cleaned up for sure. Oh, we didn't want any of that to happen.
Right.
That's
Buy
okay
new
though.
ones.
Ooh, a little grimy. I mean, how many miles will Flip?
Mileage is unknown, but looking at everything and how the heads looked, I'd say
200k plus, I feel like.
at least 200.
Well, that's
I probably will put this back on.
right. So it's not just sitting with it off.
Yeah.
Well, that's as far as he wanted to get tonight. He wanted to get the heads off. He wanted to get the oil pan off. He determined what motor it was. Made some progress. Checking more stuff out.
I might pull this windage tray off actually. Just because I'm nosy, you want to know now.
But
It looks pretty fucking good if I'm being honest. I mean, I'm no LS expert, so I don't fucking know, but I mean, it looks decent.
take a peek, Flip. The wife's yelling at me. I gotta get back to the headquarters.
I get it.
But you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys like this little video. R32 build, LS, super dope. Stay tuned for more content. And have a good night.